We're in a new space. Today is February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. It's been a while since my last video. As you can see, we are in a new space. So my fiance and I spent the new year moving in, getting settled in. As you can tell behind me, we're not fully there, but about 80% at the time of recording this. So hopefully by the time this is out, this is a much more elegant setup. But nonetheless, got a new desk, feeling pretty good. I'm gonna start rescanning my archive again at some point. We have a lot of rain coming up soon, so I figured it would be a really good time to just rescan and re-archive everything, so I just have a clean slate moving forward. This year also marks my 10-year anniversary of shooting mostly film. I started back in 2016, technically 2015, but I was still doing half-half digital and film, but it wasn't until 2016 that I really started delving into film photography and making that the primary workflow. I will say it has its pros and cons, which I'm sure everyone here in the community space knows. Film at this point in time can be expensive, so my ways to combat that is shoot less color film, create the means in which I can cut costs. So I invested in a scanner, I developed my own black and white film, and also I just mostly shoot black and white these days. I still shoot a lot of color film, which I'll get to in a little bit. This is kind of part of the point of why I'm making this video, but I just want to circle back to the beginning and say that if I were to start all over again, I really wouldn't change the way that I approached it. I mean, I think at the time I had a Nikon system. It was like a D5200, and I used that digital camera for years until I was able to get a D750. So at the time, I couldn't really afford any of the new autofocus Nikon lenses, so I focused on all the film lenses. And that was also right around the time that I got my first film camera, and it was the Nikon F3. I don't have any of those cameras anymore, as you can tell. I'm mostly on the Leica system. At this point in time, what I like is the versatility of both of those systems. Well, up until the point that Nikon changed their lens mount, but nonetheless, I liked how you could use any lens from an older generation and put them on a newer generation, and relatively vice versa. So this brings me to today's topic, and I just want to test out shooting digital for a short period of time again, or at least mostly digital. I don't think I'm gonna stop shooting film, but I might slow it down so I can catch up on my color archive. Catching up on my color archive has been my biggest task that I keep putting off, mostly for financial reasons. I still have rolls and rolls and rolls of film from 2024 sitting in my fridge, undeveloped. So while I put money towards getting all of that in order so I can scan it all, I might cut some costs by shooting digital for a little bit. And the digital camera we have here today, the Leica SL2-S. No, this is not an ad read. This is the camera that you've seen in a few videos. I used this camera for my first story in the Standard, and it's honestly been the workhorse for plenty of freelance gigs and just if I need to do work really fast, or if the job doesn't allow me to shoot film. I don't always get booked for film jobs, but many photo editors are out there watching. I'm available. One thing I wanted to draw attention to is how us as photographers sometimes view gear as relative to a job or leisure or an object. This camera to me has always been more of a work camera. I don't always enjoy bringing this out for leisure, hanging out with friends. Clearly the size compared to, my M system, I mean, they're kind of the same size, but the form factor and the operation of the camera, just different. I think with a camera like this, it's your traditional SLR mirrorless style camera. You just constitute it with work, or at least I do. So sometimes the rangefinder helps alleviate that pressure of this is a camera and this is a tool for documenting. I mean, it's all technicalities and nuance, but at the end of the day, I believe whatever camera you pick up and you're excited to photograph with or shoot or take out, or it's the first thing you want to grab, that's going to be the right camera for you. So that's all to say that I'm going to be shooting some digital the next few months and maybe do some more frequent vlogs so I can kind of work through ideas that I want to try with film that I just need to get out there and not waste money on film. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop shooting film. I will obviously still be shooting film while I'm shooting digital. I think of it as a way to sketch out ideas really quickly so you can execute on what you want to do. I do have a bunch of 120 film that I still need to work my way through, so this will also be a good way to figure out those ideas. Part of why I wanted to make this video and shoot digital a bit more is because last week I went on a night ride through Golden Gate Park with two of my friends, Marcus and Alden, and we just shot nighttime photography, and it was very fun not needing a tripod. So I mostly stuck to a black and white setting. I had my 35 Summilux and we just rode around. I'm pretty happy with the photos, and I've never actually truly tried to shoot a digital camera in black and white. I've always thought of digital files being color, and if you happen to be shooting it in black and white, I always used it as an afterthought if I couldn't save the edit. So this will be a good exercise to think of everything as a monochrome camera, even though it's not a monochrome camera. Clearly in the past, in the Camera West TV videos, I've used the monochrome camera and I've done that whole shtick, but that was for work. That's for the purpose of showing off a camera. So it'll be great to reorient myself with this camera and recontextualize how I want to use it for my current workflow. I don't always think of this as anything other than a work camera. But in any case, for today's ride, I want to focus more on motion, and I also will be doing some daytime flash. These are ideas that I normally can't do, obviously, with the M system, unless I'm shooting a specific film stock, which I don't always like being tied down to. The ride should be pretty cool. We're going through Golden Gate Park, through the Richmond, Sunset, and then ending up in the Mission. So there'll be plenty of photo ops. I'm gonna be meeting up with my friends Marcus and Kat for coffee in just a little bit, and then linking up with the rest of the crew. And I hope you enjoy some of these black and white digital photographs. I think it'll be a fun way to work out new ideas and save me some money in the meantime. But anyway, I gotta finish packing.
Hello. What up?
Say hi.
Okay.
Hey.
Long time no see. So tight.
Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, some are lucky. Okay.
Some have 8.
Oh,
Well, it depends on your idea of luck.
true.
So 8 or 6.
Thank you.
Oh damn! What the fuck? Is that
Extra small.
Bro, is that Future Trunks?
Damn, actually, it's pretty loose
It's
fitting.
small for you. So you can button it up and have it still.
I can still do the super crop. I can still do the cholo fit.
Hey, how high are your socks?
Oh, there it is.
Hey!
I don't know much about this photographer. I just Carlo sent like a link to it.
Oh yeah, he runs swap film. So we'll go over here. I'm like, damn, Dad, you really have this shit laid out with stock in the street?
Yeah, but I know where I want my children, you know? Because they always give it to you, they're like, look how small, it's the biggest tub of storage of your life. And then now everyone's here.
Oh yeah.
Wait, do you know the lymphatic slaps? Like, slap yourself?
It feels good.
Because you have lymph nodes, like, right here, supposedly.
Yeah, you definitely
You
do.
just be slapping.
Yeah. My mom was like, yeah, you're not getting cancer, you're not getting diabetes.
And you like
I was like, what the fuck?
You're just slapping it away.
Yeah, I was like, are you?
Time to slap.
I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
I don't feel anything anymore.
I just square up. We're famous! That's really cute, you guys.
Oh god.
Alright.
I freaking love Valentine's Day. You're really busy.
I think so. We'll see. We made it. I was like circling back because I wanted to take a photo.
Oh, that dude in the...
Yeah, in the mailbox. I was like, that thing's like super funny looking. How are you feeling, dog?
Yo.
Ooh.
Flash that shit real quick.
Sheesh, I gotta blur that out, dog.
It was Valentine's Day.
I see, you got a match. Purple.
I just saw Tarna's on your head.
Texting and biking.
I was gonna get a
Check that out. Put the Strava on lock. We are back from today's bike ride. I had a really good time biking around the city, going to different dim sum spots, and just hanging out with friends. Felt good to just be on my bike and coast around, mob up some hills, and just go fast. So I think today was a success in what I wanted to do, which was to just shoot mostly digital for today and think about this camera or try and rewire my thought around this camera. But I wouldn't say that it was a 100% success. I don't think I accomplished the motion shots I was going for, but that's okay. It's just a learning process. Overall, I think treating this camera with film-like tendencies will help me get out of that rut of thinking of digital photography as work or just associating it as so. I think putting some constraints on how you use the camera does help shape what you want to do, and you're able to move with a little bit more intention just like you are with film. And like I said earlier, I don't think I'm going to stop shooting film anytime soon. I just need to play catch up with my film archive. If you made it this far and you stayed along for the whole ride, I want to say thank you and hope that you enjoy the process. These videos are more meant to be vlog style and diaristic. They're not really meant to teach you anything. I'm just kind of logging my thoughts. So thank you again for following along, and thank you again to all my friends for letting me take your photos and filming you with this camera. And if anyone watching does share the same dilemma that I have, whether to shoot film over digital or film and digital or digital only, film only, whatever it is. Let me know what you think. What's your process? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Make sure to drop that down below, and I'll see you later.